Hey there everybody, Tender Toe here. I wanted to give an update. This is part 2 of sort of my review of the Luke's Ultralite Cuben fiber polyester hybrid food bag. I've been tweaking around with the tying methods of actually closing this thing up, and I've come up with a bit of a better way. Originally I had tied a series of half hitches to keep this closed. Basically, when something started tugging on it, if you only tied a single or even two slippery half hitches, it would still have a tendency to slip off of the short end. I came up with a method where you tie a secondary sort of stopper knot here, and it actually prevents the slippery half hitch from falling off the end of this short end here. Originally I just had a single knot here, and that actually stops the cordage from being sucked into the channel. This second knot here actually prevents the slippery half hitch from sliding off of the end of this, and I'll demonstrate what I'm talking about here. So you take your long end, and you can do this with either end, so I've tied it the same on both ends. So you cinch this up. So now that we've got this cinched up, you can see the stopper knot. The first one prevents the additional cordage from being sucked into the channel. And this second stopper knot here is actually used to prevent the slippery half hitch from falling off the end of this short piece. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You take your slippery half hitch. Originally I had tied 3 here because that was the amount that was needed to prevent it from falling off. But now, as long as we tie this slippery half hitch before that stopper knot, it's not going to be able to slide off now. That stopper knot here is going to prevent that slippery half hitch from falling off the end. So you tie that just like that, slippery half hitch. Now we shorten that just a bit. We take our long end. We go around the tree like so. And now we're going to tie our marlin spike hitch here. And now once again we take our soft shackle. We go through the marlin spike hitch and then through the slippery half hitch. And then we thread our soft shackle the way we normally would. We close her up. Now some folks had some questions about does this marlin spike hitch bind up too much to the point where you're unable to actually remove it or anything. The same thing with the slippery half hitch. And the answer is no, and I didn't demonstrate that in the first video. So if we tug on this and really cinch this up on here, we've cinched the slippery half hitch, and we've also cinched the marlin spike hitch on there nice and good. And now when we unthread our soft shackle here, I can demonstrate how easy it is to disassemble here. I've tried a couple of different knots and just hitches and so forth, and this just seemed to work well. I tried this with gloves on, and it seemed to be able to tie really easily and be able to come out easily. So then all you do is you just pull this, pull it out, and then you pull your soft shackle out of the slippery half hitch here. There's your marlin spike that pops out like so. And then we take our soft shackle here, and that pulls out just as easily. And then your slippery half hitch comes undone. And your bag opens up. So there you go. A bit of an improved hitch craft to tie this up. Once again, I'll report back on how the actual bag itself holds up to to abuse and so forth if any animals actually get into it. But as far as tying this thing up and the the security of this thing being closed and so forth, that's what I've come up with so far. Thanks for watching.